Hello, this is our Programmable Control Lab. I'm going to walk you through what are the instruments inside. I'm going to show you some of the boards here. We have 11 PLC stations here where students learn about the basics of the PLC, or we call it as PLC 101 class. Each and every station would have this space in which they would have 5 boards which have lots of different instruments. Instruments, when I say, that means you would have a PLC. The PLC which you see is Micrologic's 1400. We learn here the basic programming of the PLC, the basic wiring of the PLC with the inputs and outputs. We have multiple number of inputs and output here. So these are all digital inputs, switches. We have push buttons, we have proximity switch, we have a dial which is a potentiometer which is used for simulating analog inputs. We also have a drum switch just to show the students what exactly it is doing for controlling our 3-phase motor. Before going to the PLC, the students have to learn about the power distribution board, how exactly the industry take up 240 volts AC or 480 volts AC and then distribute it through the control transformer, and the control transformer is going to this is a step down transformer. Then after that it is being distributed to produce 24 volt DC and a 10 volt DC, which is all regulated power supplies. These power supplies are then handed over to your PLC station and the IOs here. The PLC station is also used for controlling the HMI. The HMI is a generic HMI, so it is a Maple Systems HMI which can handle 700 different varieties of PLC altogether. Next to the HMI, you can see there is a VFD, which is an ABV version, which is a very popular brand inside most of the industries they have been using. We have a 3-phase motor which is used for controlling, the VFD is used for controlling this 3-phase motor. You also see a contactor here which is used for again turning on your 3-phase motor. You can see a double acting solenoid here, and that's been one of the IOs which is used for programming purposes. Apart from the Micrologic's 1400, we teach the students about some other PLCs as well. Going on the brand of Micrologics, that is Allen Bradley, we have a higher version, that is your Compact Logic's L32E, which is a higher version of the Compact Logic's PLC. It has different slots and the modules, which is also like taken out and it can be put in. Then after we are done programming that, we come back to another PLC, which is a Siemens PLC. The serial number is S71200. All the PLCs are capable of communication via Ethernet communication cord, or it can be done using a serial port as well. We teach students both the communication protocol in here. Now, you can see that this lab is mostly used for PLC 101, yes, but it is also used for teaching the students industrial automation, and there are some other components which is integrated here. As well as we can use it for experimenting for the capstone project as well.